This is Paul for Redneck Sports. I believe that everybody should win in life, or at least attempt to. The first three maxims of General Robert Neyland's game maxims, I believe apply to everybody. The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. If at first the game or the breaks go against you, don't let up. Put on more steam. Welcome to the channel. Now let's discuss some sports. Oh, and if you don't mind, like, subscribe, comment. And I've got a link tree down below. It's got my social media. And it has my Patreon if you want to help out. Thank y'all. Okay, so Penn State and SMU are playing one another. I really don't think that this is really a much of a game, but you never can tell. Drew Aller has had his games where he just fumbles his way through the game. SMU's got a decent team. I mean, they deserve what they've gotten. They should have beaten Clemson. By them not beating Clemson, it kind of says a lot more about them than people realize. Penn State is a good team. Not just because they're in the Big Ten, it's Penn State. And so this is what you expected. The three best Big Ten schools, well, four best Big Ten schools are in the playoffs, which is something that you expected. Either that or there'd be four SEC and three Big Ten. So let's talk about what game we're going to be watching. Now look, considering the competition, I'm going to say that them being matched as closely as they are going to be a world of difference. Okay, so Drew Aller only has 7 interceptions, but he's had other issues this year. He's got 21 TDs that he's thrown for. Kevin Jennings has got 8 interceptions and 22 TDs. He's the SMU quarterback. Leading rushers. Now, taking in mind that Penn State hasn't rushed quite as much, Nicholas Singleton for Nittany Lions got 7 TDs, 131 rushes, 6.4 yards average. Brashard Smith for SMU has got 216 rushes, 5.9 yard average, and 14 touchdowns. Receivers, Tyler Warren has got 88 receptions, 12.1 yard average, 6 touchdowns. Roderick Daniels for SMU has 38 receptions, 15.8 yards average, and 3 touchdowns. So, rushing yards, the thing is that Penn State's better at 202.2 yards per game versus SMU's 176.1. Passing yards per game, SMU's 39th with 267 versus the 65th Nittany Lions, 246.5 yards. So it's not a lot of difference there. And total yards per game, Nittany Lions are 21st in the nation. SMU's 29th in the nation. It's 443.1 versus 448.6. They're really evenly matched teams on paper. The difference is that James Franklin is used to playing a higher level of competition, much higher level of competition. They lost to Ohio State and Oregon. And yes, technically they're the second best team because they made it to the playoffs, but yeah, they're the third best team in the conference. SMU lost to Clemson in a close game. Clemson actually is a worse team. They lost to BYU in a close game. Yeah, and then they've beaten Nevada, Houston Christian, TCU, Florida State, Louisville. That was a more comparable game, Stanford, Duke, Pittsburgh, which just melted down at the end of the year, Boston College, that not too horrible of a team, Virginia, and Cal. That's who they've played. So BYU is 17th and Clemson is 16th. That's who they've played. Versus Penn State's, West Virginia, Bowling Green, Kent State, Illinois, UCLA, USC, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Washington, Purdue, Washington, Maryland, and Oregon. And they lost to Ohio State, who's in the playoffs, and Oregon, who is in the playoffs. Yeah, I'm not worried about this one comparison-wise. So this one's not even a... This isn't even a conversation, really. Um, this is going to be a situation in which uh, Penn State is going to have the experience, is going to win this game. It's an easy bracket. Penn State, this is the world's easiest bracket. You lose your conference championship and get the world's easiest bracket. I don't know how this happened, but this is what happened. I am not even, I'm not even going to say this is going to be close. They might be able to do this, but SMU, I really don't see them being able to come out in the end. But hey, that's this game. So this has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. I've had some fairly good success with all of my Redneck Sports stuff, and I hope you enjoyed the topic. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that rigmarole, and also just let me know what you want to hear about. I'll give a redneck spin to this stuff. Let me tell you, I love sports, so I love people that want to join me in that. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.